So it is 6:17, coming up on the end of day one. It is Monday, August 12th. And yeah, coming up on the end of the day. I did absolutely nothing today, and I honestly do this a lot. Especially for my first day. I usually am just like, I try to make it on a day where I absolutely don't want to do anything. Like literally anything. I just want to like lay in bed all day, be on my phone, watch movies, read a book, and just coast and just like let the day pass and get that kind of momentum of like having a day under my belt, right? Because once I get one day in, like the rest of the days come so easily. So lately it's been hard for me to do like a longer fast, not for any particular reason, more so just like I haven't been wanting to like commit. And I've just been stressed and emotional lately, so there's just been a lot going on. And yeah, so today's the end of day one. I feel great. Of course, it's dry, so I'm going to be documenting the days that go by, and, you know, if I drink any liquids or anything like that, I'm going to document it, and then at the end, we'll kind of take a look. But dry is honestly the easiest way to start, in my opinion, especially, like, the first, like, 3 days. If you're starting on a water fast, like, I found for me, dry is just so easy. There's no cravings, there's no nothing. It's just, you're just coasting. So today was really good. Today was really easy, and I just kind of, like, hung out. I'm gonna post a YouTube video today. I just need to do some edits quickly and then send it off. But yeah, other than that, feeling good. I'm ready for day two. We're coming up on the end of day two of our fast. It's not even 48 hours. Like, it's literally 6 p.m. We're not even at 48 hours. And you guys, I'll post the total weight loss at the end of this video, and if you're following along on my shorts, you'll see it daily. But not even 48 hours, and I am down 7.6 pounds. Dry fasting is absolutely insane. I love it for a multitude of reasons, and honestly, like, the main reason why I'm even doing a lot of dry fasting for this, and you know, we'll see how far I can go. I haven't really talked about this much on my channel yet, but in February, I had breast surgery, and after that, my body started rejecting one of the implants. So I'm like 99% sure I have capsular contracture. It's like, you know, it's hard, it's rigid, it's uncomfortable. It's not like painful, but it's definitely like, it's not supposed to be there, you know what I mean? And so we're coming up, it's August 13th. My like surgery date was, I think, like the 27th of February. And so the coordinator that I kept messaging kept saying, wait until it's been 6 months, and then, you know, if you're still having issues, like, get back to us, blah, blah, blah. So before I have to get back to them at the end of August, I was like, you know what, let's try to heal this on our own. Let's see what happens. And so I was like, let's just try and dry fast as long as we can. You know, and this is by no means like recommending this for anybody. Prolonged dry fasting is obviously very difficult. And, you know, I am a veteran water faster, so I've been doing that for a long time. I also have no health issues, you know, no nutrient deficiencies, no electrolyte deficiencies. You know, I keep up with my electrolytes religiously. Even when I'm not fasting, I'm drinking electrolytes every day. Like, I drink my snake juice basically every day, all the time now. And so I'm confident, you know, I've done a prolonged, my longest consecutive dry fast back in like maybe 2021 or 2022 was 7 days.
consecutive, and then I took a day break in between with water, and then I went back to dry fasting for another 7 days. So I'm confident that I am able to do this. I'm also very confident in the healing abilities of dry fasting, obviously. And so I'm really just like, that's only just one reason. Like I'm really just hoping, praying that it's going to do some magical things for my chest, because it is something that has been a bit of a struggle for me recently. On top of that, it is summer here in Japan, and so my scalp psoriasis has been really flaring up and really, really causing me some grief, as well as some other issues I'll talk about on another day as we walk through, so you guys aren't bombarded with all this information on day 2, because I don't know how long I'm going to do this fast for, but yeah, those are like, is the biggest reason why I want to do this dry fast. Screw it, I'll just tell you the rest. I also am like, we're getting closer to, I'm getting much lower in weight now, so I am getting a little more concerned about loose skin. Not that it's something that I really need to panic about, but it is something I would like to prevent if possible. So, dry fasting is the most effective in combating that, more than anything else. So I was like, okay, let's do that. And I've got stretch marks and everything too. So I'm just kind of hoping as like a overall, like really big, like the most cellular cleanup we can get. Especially since, I only have so much more weight I can lose. Where I feel like I'm not only just like healthy in my body, but like, I think that like I look healthy and I think that it's sufficient. So I only have so much weight to lose. So I was like, it's kind of like now or never if I'm going to do this ultra healing dry fast. You know what I mean? If I do any more water fast, I'll get too low in weight and I can't really do these longer dry fast. And, I love prolonged fasting. It's just something that, is near and dear to my heart. It makes me happy and I feel healthy and happy when I'm doing it, with the fractional fasting, where you're doing, some days on and then you're taking time off. Like I do really like that routine, especially while I still have the fat to be losing, to sustain it. So yeah, I'm kind of just hoping that this will do some really amazing things for my chest for the next however long I can do. I have about 30 pounds ish I can still be losing, and maybe, maximum maybe 40 I think is comfortable. I'm 5'4"-ish, so I think my body would be okay at 130, 120 pounds, for my height and my age and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm really hoping that this does some magical things for me in terms of healing, because, it's not comfortable. And, if you've ever had surgery and had implants and had capsular contracture, it's not comfortable. So I really don't want to have to get surgery to fix it. And I know that you kind of have to. And like, I definitely cannot afford that. So, fasting is free. So I'm feeling good about this fast. I'm really feeling optimistic. Day 2, I didn't really do much today, honestly. I had plans to do some other stuff, but I had a headache today. And so, I kind of hung out with a friend and like online, we like chatted, and, I tonight will likely do some more, like I'll do some work, I'll do some content, but in terms of like actually what I was doing all day, I was pretty well like relaxing, sleeping, and just like trying to get through my headache, because the problem is I didn't do proper prep for this fast, which I normally do. I'm normally very well prepped, but so that's why I think I'm having more headaches these first couple days, which again is normal. But yeah, so anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys for day 3. It is day 3. Still dry. Honestly, it's getting difficult. Dry fasting is no joke. Genuinely, this is like not something you can do if you have a busy lifestyle, if you are like, you're active, like the energy is like nothing. But, the healing is incredible. So, it's definitely worth it. Even just like short term, if you can just do a few little ones like this, like for me, it's just, yeah, I need to keep focused on my goals, which is the ultimate healing. Definitely like craving water like crazy. Like on water fasts, you'll like watch mukbangs or whatever, like eating shows and stuff. And you're like, oh, I wish that was me. And, you know, with a dry fast, you'll do that, but like with water or like just like liquids in general. Like anybody drinking any sort of fluid, like a latte or like Pepsi Zero or whatever, like I am like, oh my gosh, like I'm just so thirsty, right? So we're coming up at the end of day 3. It is 6:27. I'm starting to realize I'm doing these every day at the end of the day. So, but otherwise I'm feeling good. It's just the energy that's really low. I personally need a lot of rest when I'm doing these dry fasts. So I'm sleeping a lot more. I'm napping if I can. And my lifestyle right now is pretty stagnant, and I did that on purpose. I live in Japan right now, so I'm working from home, studying from home, doing my content, like that's my work. But just kind of taking it easy, just enjoying the process and allowing my body to do its thing and to heal. And I'm really looking forward to these next few weeks, and I'm really, 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 really hoping for some amazing healing from this dry fast, because I'm kind of at my wits end, with everything. And I think that's why people, even myself, have gone to fasting in general. A lot of the time, it's not just about the weight loss, right? It's almost always like we have something we need to heal, some sort of chronic pain or something that we're looking for. And that's why like fasting is the perfect mix for both, right? So it's like, yeah, like I'm improving my health because I'm losing weight, but also I'm improving my health through this magnificent amount of healing that I'm getting. So yeah, day 3 feeling good, and I'm looking forward to day 4. It is the end of day 4. Feeling good. Obviously, as the days go on, I've got lower and lower energy, but I'm just taking it easy, focusing on rest, as I always do. You guys know. One thing that like is wild about dry fasting, the fasting BO is like 10 times worse than water fasting. So if you are not showering like at least once or twice a day, you get some smelly pits, which is totally fine and normal. Like all the toxins and everything are coming out through our pores, and it's a full cleanse. So it's not anything that really bothers me anyway. Also, skin, super dry. I have dry skin already, even before fasting. So that's another thing, is that like you need to be hydrating externally. Obviously, we're not hydrating internally, but getting this like, this is just like, I'm literally just using this Cetaphil, like, this isn't the lotion, this is the like cream one. Obviously this one's in Japanese, but like it's literally just the Cetaphil cream. So it's a little thicker, it's heavier. So it like really, really, really gives you that moisture, because your skin is going to be dry during this period. You know that scene in SpongeBob where he's at like Sandy's house or something, and he's like, water, or like whatever, you know that scene? That's like how you feel internally and externally. So definitely important to be moisturizing during this period. I am slacking on like moisturizing my body, but I'm definitely hydrating my face as much as possible. Like every day I'm hydrating at least once, if not twice a day, because my body's like soaking it in. So I need to get better with hydrating my body, that's for sure. I just bought a dry brush and I really want to start dry brushing during this routine. Getting a little exfoliation, getting those dead skin cells off while my body's healing, as well as helping with lymphatic drainage while we're doing this. A lot of more like natural holistic practices, obviously, given we are fasting. So yeah, feeling good. Coming up on the end of day 4, and I'm excited for day 5. I feel like sometimes I feel like the days are going by really, really, really fast, and then other days I feel like the days are going by super duper slow, and I find myself like thinking about snacks and food and what I'm going to be having after I'm done fasting, and I think that's pretty normal. And a lot of it, again, the same as yesterday that I was saying, I'm thinking a lot of like lattes and like liquids that I want to have, and I feel like fasting really puts into perspective how much we kind of take that for granted. And that's why I love fasting so much, is because I feel so grateful when I do come off and I do get to eat. And you just really appreciate the privilege of being able to just go out and get food when you want to. And I live in Tokyo, Japan now, so very privileged with the quality of food that I get to have when I'm done too. So the most important part is just staying focused and realizing, for me anyway, that all those foods and snacks and drinks are going to be there when I'm done. And it's going to make this fast even more important and even more valuable to my life, because, I was able to push through and to put myself first and really let my body focus on healing. And yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 5. It is the end of day 5. The days are just kind of starting to blend together, and we're just kind of like trucking along. I feel very lucky that right now my main pursuit is social media at this point, because it makes doing these longer fasts a lot more feasible. I think if I literally had any job that required me to go to an office or transport anywhere, I would lose my mind. Today was good. I just posted some social stuff and did some planning. There is a typhoon still headed for Tokyo, so kind of just been prepping for that. It's supposed to happen this weekend, potentially starting today, I think. It's definitely been pouring rain today. It just stopped for a break, so that's why I'm recording now. But yeah. As you can tell, I'm very tired. And this is pretty normal, I think, now that we're getting up there in days. It gets pretty sleepy, especially when you're doing dry, so still doing well, still holding up. I'll probably take a break hopefully soon. My longest is 7 days dry, and I'm not sure how much longer. I might even break tonight and just drink a little water and then start again and see how that goes. But yeah, otherwise feeling good, and I'm ready for day 6. Hi, it's the end of day 6. Gosh, I can't believe it's almost been a week. I had a very, very emotional day. I try to just take it easy and do some self-care, and after this I'm gonna do some work, and then I'm gonna go take a nice long bath and just relax. That's one of the things about fasting that I think some of us forget. It is a very, very, very emotional experience, spiritual. Even if you're not, religious or spiritual in any way, it does really kind of like open up those emotions, I've noticed anyway. And yeah, everything just kind of flows out. Like, not only are you releasing toxins literally in your cells and in your body, you're releasing like inner toxins, emotional toxins, and just kind of letting it all flow and just really being in that space with yourself. It is quite enjoyable. I do enjoy it. I love a good cry. So, um, and it's nice to kind of just like let that out sometimes, like you realize you've been holding some stuff in and you're like, you know what? This is actually like such a relief to kind of like get it off my chest and just like have a good cry. Uh, so yeah, today was good. Apart from obviously that. I mean, I still think it's good, but you know what I mean. So just kind of taking care of myself today. And yeah, I can't believe it's already been almost a week. I'm really excited for day 7. I'm really hoping I can push this fast until, at least 14 days. I would like to do 2 weeks. If I can do anything above that, that's fantastic, and I'm excited for that. But yeah, I'm really just, I'm feeling really good. August 25th is when it's like, or it might be 27th is when it's like officially 6 months after my surgery, and so I'm kind of going to reassess my progress with my chest and message my coordinator for the doctor and stuff and kind of see what my options are. So I'm just really hoping for some like mega healing. I'm really praying for it. My skin, we've got some purging. That's pretty standard. My head is, maybe it's because I'm staying indoors a lot more recently with my fast, but my skin, like my head, is doing a lot better in terms of like itchiness and irritability, like the inflammation. But again, I'm not sure if it's just because I've been inside for a bit, so it's kind of hard to say which it is. But yeah, all in all, feeling good. And yeah, I'm excited for day 7, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.
So I did end up breaking my fast. I just had a lot of protein. I had obviously lots of water. I had 2 soft boiled eggs. I had a little bit of like Wagyu beef. Like towards the end of the evening, like just a couple hours ago. And then I had a little bit of pork. So just like a little portion basically of like a meat and protein thing. But before that, I was drinking lots of water. I had tea, and the day was going well. But I went thrift shopping. Sorry, I went thrifting in a very popular area in Japan, in Tokyo. And so today it was like 40 degrees out. So I was quite hot. I was quite sweaty. On top of just like being pretty exhausted after, this would have been my 7th day of fasting. Um, it just ended up being too much. And then we went to this cafe where I had tea. But the thing about in Japan, a lot of places are smoking friendly. And so the heat, I was sweating buckets. Let me tell you, I was sweating buckets. Mixed in with the smoking at this cafe, I was starting to really feel like pretty nauseated at that point. And so, as the day went on, it started coming around 4 p.m. and I was like, you know what? Like, maybe I should just take a break. I feel very accomplished doing almost 7 days of dry. 7 days is my record previously. So we were very close. So I'm still very proud. I think ultimately I made a good call to listen to my body, and I wasn't feeling well, so I was like, you know what? Let's just take a break. I fast a lot, so it's not something that I'm concerned about, and I'll just start again tomorrow. Super easy for me to restart. But yeah, so today I had a lot of fluids, drank some electrolytes with my
not a whole lot of electrolytes, but I drank some good electrolytes to rehydrate because I was drinking some regular water and teas. We were draining a little bit of natural electrolytes there, so I wanted to replenish them with a little bit of electrolytes. And yeah, so we had all that protein. Yeah, ultimately I decided that I'm ready to restart. I haven't decided if I'm going to just make a big long video about this entire experience and include the refeed, but we'll see. If at the end of this video we're done, then thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. If not, we'll continue on, and yeah, you guys will see me tell the rest of this journey of me healing and, working on my health. So thank you guys again, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Super quick check-in at the end of day 1 of the second cycle of me doing these dry fasts. As you guys know, yesterday I wasn't planning on breaking, but it's just one of those things that sometimes you just have to do. And I don't regret my decision at all. I feel pretty good about it. And I feel like it was necessary. So feeling really good today. Kind of just took it easy. It is super late. It's 11:30. I still need to post my daily check-in. I keep forgetting to post that super late, so I'm gonna post that right now. And yeah, as far as weight gain, I'm pretty sure it was 0.4 pounds, which literally nothing. So yeah, feeling good, ready for tomorrow. I'm ready to get back onto it. The one thing that I think we often forget about fasting in general is that it's kind of isolating. It's really hard if you don't have friends maybe that already are supportive of fasting, or they are very open-minded about it. And it also just in general makes sometimes hangouts a little more difficult. I noticed for me, making new friends and just that fear of judgment, worried that they're gonna judge you for fasting, as well as, if you want to go out and do stuff with them, generally, social events usually include food. And, yeah, especially right now while it's the summertime, it's really difficult for me to, coordinate hangouts. Clearly yesterday I went on a hangout and it was too much. It was way too much. I was sweating like crazy and it was not a good time. So, that's just one of those things that happen. And sometimes, it's just something you gotta do. You see all over the internet where it's disappear for a month, disappear for 2 months, disappear for 3 months. Maybe it's just something you gotta do. You just gotta put your head down and focus, and it's a little isolating for a while, but then you're gonna come out on top at the end, and you're gonna feel great, and you're gonna feel confident, and that's my perspective on it anyways, that I'm you know what, it's a small sacrifice for me to pay, being lonely right now, when I know that in a few weeks, months, I'm going to feel on top of the world, and I'm going to feel healthy and happy, and I'm not going to be in pain, and everything's going to improve. So it's just one of those things maybe you have to do. So yeah, I'm looking forward to day 2 of this new dry fast. See you guys tomorrow. Really quick update. It is day 2 of the second cycle of dry fasting. I'm just exhausted, completely exhausted today. Just was not feeling it. I'm not feeling anything. So there was a lot of rest today, and I'm really, really tired right now, and I'm super excited to go to bed. And it's 11 p.m. and yeah, I'm just ready to go to bed. So nothing fun to report today. Mild headache, so we kind of powered through that, and yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go to sleep and be into day 3. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's day 3, which feels so short. I've mentioned this before. I have an IUD, so I get a lot of questions about my cycle during fasting and stuff like that, and I don't really have, like, I don't get my period anymore. But I still feel like I get, like, because I'm still having, I'm like, I still get hormones. I still have my hormones, right? So I still feel like I get like phantom ovulation and like phantom period, like pains and feelings, and like it's super weird. And so today I was in a lot of pain. My back, my chest, which is, again, you guys know the whole reason I'm fasting this fast is to help my chest right now. So I was a little concerned about that and frustrated, and then the weight loss was slow, and I am at the point where I might break today and start over. And I'm also not sure if I'm going to keep posting daily accounts on TikTok and YouTube right now. I'm debating if I should just take the week off, just do this, restart a fast, and just do it for me, and not have to be posting every day. I'll still be like recording here so that I can make a compilation video at the end, but part of me feels like maybe the pressure's getting to me. So, and like the stress. So I might just break today and then continue documenting for the next week so that I can put this all together when it's done. And then I'll post like the total losses from this experience at the end. But, or I might just end the video here and start another one. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. And I'm just feeling really frustrated. I feel like I'm hitting a wall. You know, in my personal life, I feel like I'm a little frustrated. So there's just a lot going on. And, you know, all this is to say, like, if you're having the same issues on your fast, like, it happens. Trust me, I know. And yeah, so first off, I also want to thank you. I also want to thank you guys for watching my videos. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys.
It's day 11. Feeling good. Feeling really exhausted. You know, it's pretty much just like a consistent level of fatigue at this point, which is to be expected. Honestly, and I don't know if I'm placeboing myself, my chest does feel slightly better. I did break my fast yesterday. I just took a brief break. Not anything substantial. Lots of fluids. And I started without electrolytes and then I worked into some electrolytes to avoid any imbalances. And, you know, I had some food, and today I'm right back into it. It's crazy how quickly when you dry fast, like, your body just gets right back into it. I'm hoping I can make it a week. We're gonna compile this all together for like one big video that I can share. And yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. My hair is ragged and my bangs are off to the side because I figure I'm going to take another shower again or another bath, you know, tomorrow, the next day, whatever, anyway. So, kind of just, this is what we're working with, and I have no plans to go out this weekend because I just wanted to focus on my fast. Today was good. I mean, I've got a slight headache today, so I did have a tiny bit of water just with my acetaminophen. And yeah, other than that, it was a pretty easy day, just doing like errands and you know, personal tasks that I have to do in my personal life. I am going to Vietnam next week, so
kind of just buckling down and trying to get as much fasting in as possible. Again, I do feel like my chest slightly feels better, but not enough that I'm like, yeah, this is making like a huge difference, you know? So we're just gonna keep doing our best, and it is really disheartening to face the reality that, you know, you went through this huge surgery, painful surgery, a lot of recovery time, a lot of money, just to find out that you're gonna need it again. So literally so funny. The coordinator just messaged me because I messaged them today and said like, hey, my 6 month is coming up next week. I'm gonna send you photos and there's a lot of things I want to discuss. And they're like, hey, how is it going? How did everything heal? I hope you're doing well. Blah blah blah. Being like super nice, obviously. Even though like every single time for the past 6 months I've been sending pictures, I've been like, hey, I'm really concerned about this. Can you help me? And they're just like, yeah, just like keep doing the same thing. Like, just keep doing the same thing. Just keep. It'll heal. It'll be fine. So, I don't know if I'm able to show photos or anything like that on YouTube or TikTok or where I'm going to be able to show it. Especially like my scarring. But, yeah, the whole thing is just really frustrating. And I've kind of just been hoping that this fast will really help me. You know, and it's making a bit of a difference, but it might just be something that I'm stuck with. Where I have this like hard capsular problem for who knows how long. Anyway, fast is going well apart from that. So I will see you guys for my next update tomorrow. I don't even know what day it is anymore, so future me, aka editor me, is just gonna have to figure that out at a later date when I'm compiling this all together. But yeah, feeling good. It is Saturday, so I do want to go at least until like Wednesday, or maybe at least until Tuesday, and then maybe I'll break Wednesday because I'm leaving for Vietnam Friday morning, technically Thursday night if you want to be like technical. It's like right after midnight on Thursday, so I'm wondering if I should take a couple days, do a nice little refeed. You know, my intention while I'm gone, I don't eat gluten or anything anyway, so like I'll probably try to be as ketogenic as possible. Since I did break my fast technically twice already, you know, I'll only technically be fasting for a week, so I'm not worried about like refeeding syndrome or anything like that. And I want to get back into drinking water again, like lots of water and hydration this week. So I'm wondering if on like Monday or Tuesday I'll start drinking a bunch of electrolytes. I might even start drinking some like LMNT electrolytes because there is some calories in them. So, you know, I don't normally do that. I normally just have LMNT after I'm done fasting, but I wonder if it'll be good to like prep for the trip and everything. So, yeah. I really wanted to break today, honestly. It's just one of those things, you know, where you have to just keep saying, like, okay, just one more day. Just one more day. Let's just try one more day. You know, and then eventually it just turns into a week and, you know, you keep going. And that's kind of how I was able to get so far in general, like I am now. So I'm just going to keep doing that. And then I will probably have another fast when I get back from Vietnam. And yeah. So, all in all, feeling good. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, I forget what day it is. It's towards the end of the day. I have a really bad headache. I'm assuming because I had green tea today and I haven't had caffeine in a while. But yeah,
head's really hurting. So I took some of my migraine meds and I'm gonna try and zonk out as early as I can because my head is killing me. And yeah, other than that, today was actually a really good day. I took myself out for a walk. I went to a local shrine and I had a really, really, really good day. We're just ending off a little bit on a low note because I have a headache right now. So, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, I forget what day it is, but today was good. I've mentioned before that I have an IUD, so I don't get a period anymore. But every so often, sometimes I feel like I'm getting like phantom cramps or something, or like, I'm getting some mild discomfort, where I would normally get cramps. So today I wasn't feeling super great. I did have that big migraine last night, which was really brutal, and that's the first one I've had in a while. And so I kind of just took it easy today, and then now I'm kind of feeling like the crampy pain. So, I think I'm only going to do a couple more days of fasting, and then we're going to break. I'm still kind of deciding. I leave Thursday night for Vietnam, and today's Monday night. So, again, I'm not worried about refeeding syndrome and stuff so much because I'm going to be properly hydrated and everything before, as I'm starting to drink fluids again now. But so I wasn't sure when I wanted to start eating or what the case was. I'm pretty good at finding ketogenic options even at the airport. So, worst case, I was like, I could refeed in the airport or on the plane or even just fast through the plane ride. I'm not really sure. And kind of go from there. It's kind of just based on how I'm feeling, I guess. So, yeah. But all in all, today was good. And I'm excited for tomorrow. I do feel like I'm like really retaining a lot of water right now, which is why like maybe I really like there is something going on with my hormones or something. Like, yeah, I just feel like, and like my hands, I usually can tell when I'm like retaining water, which is really interesting. So it happens. But anyway, looking forward to tomorrow. Hi. Today I had really bad cramping, had a headache. It's like typhooning here, so I'm not surprised that I had a headache again, as well as I did have some spotting. I think it's just like from stress. Typically I don't have any period at all anymore. I've mentioned that before. But yeah, there was a bit of that today, so I was really, really exhausted, not feeling it, and having some cramping pains, so just tried to take it easy as best I could. I'm hoping it's technically Wednesday today, but I'm hoping I can finish out Wednesday and then I will refeed on Thursday, aka tomorrow. This is technically supposed to be Tuesday's log, but I'm a little late because it's like 1 a.m. So yeah, otherwise today I'm feeling pretty good, you know? So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking in with you guys tomorrow. Hello, it is Wednesday. Well, technically it's Thursday morning. Again, I'm pretty late doing these check-ins, but it is technically the second last full day. I'm hoping to go until tomorrow around like 6 p.m. at least before I start my refeed, before I go to Vietnam. Because again, I'm just gonna do like a ketogenic, predominantly like weekend anyway. So, and I think I'll be pretty content with that and feeling pretty good. So, yeah, I'm excited to go to bed and just wake up and be in my final day. So, feeling good. I'm definitely like very lethargic today. Today was dry. So yeah, very much looking forward to the end of this fast. But at the same time, feeling very good and very grateful and very, very happy with this fast. So yeah, I'll see you guys for my final check-in tomorrow. It is the last day. I am so excited to be done. All in all, really good fasts, I guess, because I did break them up into a bit more of a fractional fasting routine. You guys know I love those. But yeah, I'm a few hours away from boarding my flight. You know, at 7 p.m. I board at like 1 in the morning. So going to Vietnam, which will be super fun. And yeah, and I woke up today and I actually didn't weigh myself yesterday just because I wanted to just kind of power through and I didn't really care. But I woke up today and I was officially down 90 pounds from when I started like posting a lot of my fasts pretty seriously about a year ago. So yeah, it's been, we're still working on it. I want to hit the 100 mark. Not just because it's like an arbitrary number, but I've been 130 pounds before. And my body is healthy and does well with that weight. And then, eventually I'll start building muscle and all that jazz. So yeah, I was very excited. I know I'm going to gain weight back on my trip to Vietnam, which is not a big deal. I talk about this with you guys a lot, embrace the trend. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't get down to this 90 pounds just straight linear all the way down through. There was a lot of ups and downs, and it was down a lot, up a little, down a lot, up a little, and it just kept, you just keep going through it, and eventually you end up being 90 pounds off. So, and I also this morning was getting some clothes together for my trip, and there's a pair of pants that I was like, oh, these are probably not gonna fit. And I went through about 3 different pairs of pants that are like I've had for a long time, back when I was 130 pounds, like a decade ago, and they fit me today, which is just absolutely wild. Even just looking at it, I think our brains sometimes don't make the connection as to like what our bodies look like and like what that would fit in terms of clothing. So I like put on these pants because I was like, these are not gonna fit me, these are so small, and they're perfect. And so I was like, wow, this is wild. Like, getting to see that metric is important because, again, you can't really see the autophagy. I mean, you can in some regards, like, skin improvements, and like I can tell, when I'm not having as many headaches and stuff like that, but like having that tangible kind of proof that what you're doing matters is just absolutely wild to me, and it makes me really excited. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll probably do like a small mini fast that I'll post on social media, on shorts and whatnot after this. So my next big fast won't be until after September 20th. So that's a few weeks from now. So I'll take a bit of a break, and then I'll jump back in probably to one more big fast, I think. And then, yeah, I'll just get straight into maintenance after that, hoping. That's kind of the goal. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support, all the love. You guys, are a big reason that I even post these, in hopes that they motivate you, help you in any sort of way, and hopefully give you some insight as well as maybe some education along the way. So again, thank you guys so much. I'll post obviously all the stats right here so you can see what happened. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.